Welcome to Moonlight.
Once upon a time, in a magical forest far, far away, there lived a kind-hearted fairy princess named Lila. She had a sparkling dress made of the softest petals and wings that shimmered in the moonlight like 1,000 tiny stars. Princess Lila's home was in the heart of the jungle, where she was surrounded by her beloved animal friends, Ollie the wise owl, Mimi the playful monkey, Ruby the gentle rabbit, and Polly the singing parrot. Every evening, as the sun dipped behind the mountains and the sky turned a deep shade of purple, Princess Lila would gather her friends for their nightly adventure. But tonight was special. It was the night of the great jungle lullaby, a tradition where Lila and her friends sang the most beautiful lullaby to help the jungle creatures sleep peacefully under the stars. As the group gathered in a clearing, the fireflies lit up the night with their warm, glowing light, creating a cozy atmosphere. Polly, with her colorful feathers, perched on a branch and began to hum the soft melody of the lullaby. Her sweet voice echoed through the trees, calming the rustling leaves and the bubbling brook nearby. Ollie the Owl, with his big, wise eyes, hooted gently in rhythm, adding a soothing bass to the lullaby. He spread his wings and flew to a high branch, where he could watch over the entire jungle. His deep, steady hoots made everyone feel safe and loved. Mimi the monkey, usually so full of energy, was surprisingly quiet tonight. She softly clapped her tiny hands to the beat, swaying back and forth as the music filled the air. Even the normally active Mimi was getting sleepy, her eyelids growing heavier with each clap. Ruby the rabbit, with her soft white fur, nestled into the grass beside Princess Lila. She twitched her nose and closed her eyes, feeling the warmth of Lila's presence beside her. Ruby's gentle breathing added a peaceful rhythm to the song. Princess Lila smiled warmly at her friends. She began to sing, her voice as light and pure as a summer breeze. The words of the lullaby were a secret language only the jungle creatures understood, and it carried the magic of the forest within it. As she sang, a gentle breeze danced through the trees, carrying the lullaby far and wide. The entire jungle seemed to slow down, as if the world itself was ready to fall asleep. The stars twinkled brighter, and the moon smiled down upon them, casting a silver glow over the forest. The little animals curled up in their nests and burrows, their eyes closing as the lullaby wrapped around them like a warm blanket. As the last note of the lullaby faded into the night, the jungle was completely still. Princess Lila looked around at her friends. Polly was fast asleep on her branch, Ollie had tucked his head under his wing, Mimi was curled up in a ball of fur, and Ruby was snuggled close to her. With a final, loving glance at her sleeping friends, Princess Lila fluttered her wings and whispered, "Good night, my dear friends. May your dreams be filled with magic and joy." The jungle was now a place of dreams, where every creature slumbered peacefully under the watchful eyes of the moon and stars. And as Princess Lila herself drifted off to sleep, the forest knew that tomorrow would bring another day of adventure, friendship, and love.